Good day, I hope you guys are ready to see the horrors of this sketchbook. Better be prepared to cringe because I will show all my failures. And for those of you who don't know why I call this sketchbook a cursed sketchbook, let's just say that if you gave me the choice between printer paper and this sketchbook, I would choose printer paper 100%, no hesitation. Like, let's just look at the sketchbook real quick, okay? Like, just look at the cover of this thing. Does it not scream red flag to you guys? Like, let's just compare it with another sketchbook I had at this time. Anyway, here's one thing that I really like about this sketchbook. So basically, it has the label on the back so I can decorate the front. I hope you guys like my decoration so far. Yes, applause. Thank you, thank you. Also, since I know you guys are going to shut up about here is my dog stretching or something. I don't know. I hope you guys are happy with that. Back to the sketchbook though. I hope you guys have noticed the first big red flag of this sketchbook because it does not have a label at the front and it doesn't have one at the back either. Okay, so look at this. CY to Brighton. Eco sketchbook recycled. Made using reclaimed coffee cups. Versatile acid-free multimedia white cartridge paper. 140 GSM. 50 pages because who the hell uses the back of the pages? And then meanwhile we have a sketchbook digitally. Sketchbook. Does it even have a brand or like paper specifications? Nothing. Just sketchbook. I got it as gift so I don't know how like the person managed to find this because like if you go into the stores and stuff I just never see sketchbooks like this. More accurately, I kind of stole it from my sister, but you didn't hear that. I didn't really steal it, she gave it to me. It was very nice of her, but the thing is when you give me something I feel obligated to use it, and that's why I've been suffering with the sketchbook for the past year. So let's see what I've been doing. Sorry, I talk a lot. First drawing. Wow, this drawing was the first time I used color wash. Yeah, I don't know how, but the sketchbook can handle a little bit of watercolor, but it can't handle a little bit of rubbing out for me. I don't even rub out hard. Let's just say that you'll know what I mean soon. I actually really like the idea of this one, so I might like redraw it or something because you know I'm like better now. But yeah, you can tell that I wasn't great with perspective. The paper bleeds through really badly, but it's always like hilarious to look at the bleed through. This is how we traditional artists flip our canvas. Anyway, next drawing. You can start to see me suffering with the paper here. Always put down the color wash first and then draw on top of it, so I kind of have to get the sketch right first time. When I rub out, then it kind of like takes the color with it, and if I put down more watercolor, then the paper will die. Also, I think that says among there, like among as in among us. Sometimes it's better to not question things. I tried the drawing again here, but I actually didn't really like this one that much, so I like redrew it a couple months later. And here is the point where I realized, wow, this paper is crap. Yeah. Bad as a whole that you're seeing. It happens to be a perfect circle for some reason. Sometimes it is better to not question things. Make that the quote of this video, please. Put a hole in it by rubbing out too much. I don't really remember why I was rubbing out on a fully colored piece, but it's fine because I redrew it the next day. Here is where I found out about the wonders of not using black fine liner. Very happy that I redrew it, but wow, I kind of messed up my signature. Same with this one, but I not only redrew it, I also redesigned it. Wow. Some of you by now might have noticed that it's going a bit rainbow. That's because all of these guys are from my lovely Colours as People series. So like, here's Blue as a person. I really like this one actually, even though I hid the hands. Maybe I like it because I hid the hands, but you know, whatever. Here's Purple. Wow, I love to run away from my responsibilities, no I. He has a bit of a goofy outfit, but it's okay, he's a clown anyway. I was just really stiff on this one. It's just like, oh my god, I want to redraw everything in this book. Probably because back in the day I didn't use reference pictures, but you know. The red redraw is just literally like 10 times better. And here's White. It was kind of hard to do one for White because like, it's white, you know. And here is Black. A few people are kind of unhappy with skin color I chose, and I can like totally see why. I just want to say that I genuinely didn't have any like racist intent, so I'm really sorry if it came off that way. But in case any of you guys were wondering, I normally think about my character's personality before I draw them, and because Black and White are both very harsh colors, I wanted them to have like a really strong sort of abnormal presence, something maybe sort of unsettling but enchanting at the same time. And that makes me think of like really sickly white pale as in like vampire no color, rather than a really dark skin tone, which is why I gave Black that color. I don't mean that in like an offensive way towards really pale people either, like I think that can be very pretty too. I should really stop talking about skin color now, but trust me, I'm not racist. Also, one last thing about Black, if she's like vampire white, then I think that means that she like produces no melanin or something. I don't really know how it works. So her hair would probably be white as well, but you know, anime logic, guys. Sorry for talking about that for a long time, but yeah, I hope I didn't like hurt you guys or anything. Anyway, here's Brown, and here's the yellow redraw. I like this one way more as well, giving squirrel vibes for real. It's an interesting short skirt though. It's a big drawing I did as an art collab with my friend. We both drew her OC, but wow, I'm bad at fitting people onto the page. Look, I cut off his leg there. Some of you guys might recognize this as my 400 followers DTRYs, but wow, I kind of hate it. I want to rip it up into little pieces. And a took note for those of you who don't know, DTRYs is basically draw this in your style. So you draw the art in your style, so I get free art as a celebration. I genuinely do not understand what was going on with background or the post at all. And you know what? I don't want to look at it anymore. But you know what? I think I might hate this page even more. It's meant to be a persona, but it's not a persona because that's just me. That used to be like my sort of iconic outfit, but I got bored of it. I'd like to think that I at least like look a bit better now, but yeah, my skin is still dying. Please don't bother reading the stuff on that page. It was kind of bad. My bad. I meant to say it was very, very bad. It's really horrible. I step on. Instead, look at this lovely drawing. When I made this drawing, I realized, holy crap, I can make good drawings if I put time into it. If you thought the other drawings were good, yeah, well, I put like no time time into those, like 1.5 hours, maybe 2 hours. This one is around about like 4 hours, I think. I really like this one though. I do wish I did the face a different way though, because she sort of looks like dead inside, if you know what I mean. And here with her hand, basically the paper was dying, but I really liked the sketch and I didn't want to start again, so I just sort of dealt with it and hope it'd get better. And then it didn't get better. Wow, I like the drawing a bit less now. And then after my lovely realization that I have to work hard to get good results, I made another good drawing. I wish I set this as the DTIYs instead. I'm really happy with this one because I think I only spent like 3 hours on it as well. And yeah, that was kind of me flexing, but like let me flex for now because like this sketchbook goes really downhill. But anyway, here's my DTIYs for 2K. Also sort of hating now, like what's with me and setting like my really bad drawings as DTIYs? I literally like this one better, maybe because I did it at school with power line paper. But like I didn't even need pencil for this one, pen only. It's a failure. I did not enjoy the paper. And here is the finish. I actually don't really like this one. I want to redraw it. I feel really bad though because this was meant as like a reward commission for my DTIYs, but I ended up like really messing up the colors even though I spent like really long time on it. The other winner of the DTIYs ended up getting like a pretty decent drawing. I really want to do this one again because it's just like really not up to my standards. Then I ended up doing a really good drawing like right. Oh my god, there's a spider. As I was saying, I ended up doing a really good drawing right after, which really pissed me off because to top it up, I actually did this for a 1 hour challenge, I think it was. Obviously, I didn't get this for 1 hour though. I think it took me about 1.5 hours to 2 hours, but even after 1 hour, I already had like the base colors down and stuff. It was like pretty good. But it's just like, bro, let me make normal drawings normally, please. Here's another school drawing I did with the help of this book right here. It's the Bungo Stray Dogs art book for those of you who are interested. Sort of was just like a quick doodle at school though. I don't really like it that much personally. Like I messed up on the face a bit and the yellow paper is just not it. Like genuinely, I think it would have been 10 times better if I did it on line paper. To you guys, the paper might look okay, but to me, it looks like really bad piss color. Lighting and stuff, you know. Alright, more failure pages. Here we have a couple. Some here, faceless one here, and these ones here. The drawing I wanted to make ended up good though. On my reels about the sketchbook, I exaggerated a lot. You know, I'm always like, I had to use entire 5 sheets of paper to make this one good drawing because the paper is just so bad, I can't use it. I mean, to be fair though, I guess it is an exaggeration because I did actually use 5 sheets of paper and the paper actually is really bad. Like honestly, even though I did have to like redraw it 5 times, it wasn't that bad. I mean the process, not the paper. And like I'm pretty happy with its full body now, so I guess it was worth it. By the way, this is my redesigned persona because that other one that I showed you, that was not a persona. When you think of me now, please think of this anime character as me. But anyway, I really hate the drawing that's coming next. I took my own reference pictures and I used the grid method, which is how you know that I'm like serious. The grid method helped at first, but then I realized that I don't have anime proportions, so then I just sort of did my own thing afterwards. Now, hear me out for a second guys, okay? The sketch for this one was actually really pretty, and the beginning of the coloring was sort of good as well, but then I got like really bored. I just sort of wanted to finish it, so I added black. I don't know. Here, you can see how it just like progressively got worse. Like honestly, I should have just left it as a sketch. Too late now though. Ugh, I want to redraw everything in the sketchbook. But you know what, I'm actually really glad that I tried to finish this drawing because it made me realize I absolutely hate colored pencils with a burning passion. I am ashamed to say that this drawing was pretty recent and I was like experimenting with colored pencils and stuff, like maybe I would move completely because you know I kind of made a pretty good drawing with colored pencils. But this drawing has solidified the fact that I just hate using colored pencils. I just don't really like the way they feel, so I don't want to have them as like a main art supply. So back to mainly markers is, I think I'll use colored pencils as just an accent color like in this. To finish off, we have one last school drawing. It's of Chuya from Bungo Stray Dogs. He's my favorite character, so I really hope he doesn't die because if he dies, I'll cry. He's so pretty, I want to eat him up. Also, yeah, I saw a blacked out his eye here. Okay, my defense, I tried to draw the other eye, but if I had to like rub it out again, then the paper would have seriously died. That's not the paper being bad though, that's like genuinely just me this time. Like this line paper is still better than the sketchbook paper. Let's just say that it's been through a lot even before I drew Chuya on it. What can I say? Some crazy stuff happens at school sometimes. Ego is literally bruised now from showing off all my failures, so you guys better have enjoyed that. But also looking at all my past drawings makes me want to redraw all of them. So like please tell me which one you want to see redrawn the most because I'm an indecisive little bit. Subscribe or I'll eat you.